Well. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. The Chicago Cubs and Shota Imanaga are unable to come to terms on a deal. Shota Imanaga reportedly declined his deal. The Chicago Cubs reportedly declined their portion of the deal. We'll see what happens next. We got to cover it all, y'all. But we got breaking news right here on Chicago Cubs Central. Welcome in, everybody, to your number one spot for all things Chicago Cubs. I'm your host, Mike Jones, here with you again, right here on Cubs Central, Chicago Cubs Central. Make sure that you guys, wherever you're tuning into this video, like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you guys leave a 5-star review over on Spotify and on X. Let me know in the comments section below what your guys' thoughts are on Shota Imanaga. But yes, guys, listen. Breaking news. Did not expect this at all. Was here doing some things, taking care of some business, and then boom, bombshell drops. Now, for some of us, some of us Cubs fans, they'll tell you that this isn't something that is a big surprise because they knew Shota Imanaga had kind of lost his trust within Craig Counsell's or within Craig Counsell's pitching staff. Him and Tommy Hotovy were very unimpressed, apparently, with what happened down the stretch with Shota and his abilities, especially in the postseason. So decisions have to be made. So the Chicago Cubs and Shota Imanaga both declined their options. So Shota Imanaga is going to hit free agency. That's right. Shota Imanaga is going to hit free agency. So ESPN's Jesse Rogers, about 20 minutes ago, dropped this bombshell. Report Imanaga is now a free agent after declining his $15 million player option for the 2026 season. And the Cubs also reportedly rejected their option to extend his contract to a 5th year. So this allows Shota Imanaga to become a free agent and control his own destiny. Now, with that being said, all things being the same, Chicago Cubs and Shota Imanaga could potentially still work out another contract, maybe a prove it 1-year deal could be on the table, something like that. But at the same time, it also could post to Shota Imanaga moving on and going to play for somebody else. There is a plethora of teams looking for pitching, and when Shota Imanaga's stuff is right, he's one of the better pitchers in the MLB. But Shota Imanaga did struggle throughout this season. So let's look at Shota Imanaga's stats for the 2025 season. Let's also look at Shota Imanaga's stats for his career, which is 2 years, spans 2 years as of now. So in 2025, he was a 1.5 ERA. And he started all 25 of those 44 innings and 2/3. He had 117 strikeouts, and he had a whip as a WAR of 4.5. He has 24 wins and 11 assists. He has a 3.28 ERA, 54 games, and innings pitched 318, 291 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.006. So Shota Imanaga in himself, and it does still have. I want you guys to get the idea that I'm saying that Shota is done for. What I'm telling you is Shota, and I mentioned this throughout the Shota as going to have to go back and re-thumb of his mechanics as for his pitches, and because pitches and he had tails for his pitches, teams were able to get them. They were able to know what he was going to throw and whether or not to swing or whether to swing. And that caused Shota Imanaga to give up big innings, especially in that Padres series. He gave up big innings. So you definitely want to look at that, and you want to see, have to figure something out. This could give way and open the door for Cubs to not only go get one good pitcher, Cubs could potentially go get two good pitchers. I don't know. I'm kind of frothing at the mouth just thinking about what they potentially could bring back to the Chicago Cubs since it ended up going to another team. I could see Shota in Miami. I could see Shota, in Philly. I could see Shota. Hell, I could see Shota with the Dodgers. I mean, you never know. Like I said, where he could end up. But Shota Imanaga is a free agent as of right now. So, like I said, that's the big story here. Let me know you guys' thoughts below. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and for watching. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, go Cubs, go. Peace.